Good evening, guys. Don't know what's going on with this camera today, but we're going to push through. Kenny Salters here, home-based business owner, coach, and inspirationalist. I love to see people win. And when people say you can't do whatever it is that you can't do, we say we can do all things. All things are possible. All things are possible. We are limited by our thinking, right? So how are you? Good to see you guys. Just wanted to pop on today. I've been reading this book. I went back to this book. I started reading this book, and I came across a chapter. I actually went into a chapter that I didn't start exactly at the beginning of the book. So I went into the middle of the chapter, and it's called, the chapter is called In the Mundane. In the Mundane. And the name of the book, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm going to give you a quick flash because I'm going to be coming from this. You got to read it backward. It's Slight Edge. It's by Jeffrey Olson. Did some research on the mundane. Hello, Joyce Gordon. He did some research on the mundane, and I can kind of know where he's coming from with that, and where he came from. Speaking about, he had it was two things that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about compound, and we're going to talk about time. And I know I posted something about time. Does it work for you or does it work against you? Might talk about that tonight too. But the story that I do want to tell you is about, it could be compounding, but it also could be about time. So it goes like this. It's in the mundane, and again, I can identify with this. I hope you can identify with this. I was a correction officer for over 25 years, a little more than over 25 years. And I spent over 21 years of that 25 on night shift, on the night shift. And let me just back up. What we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about the edge, the slight edge, and what successful people do in their lives to get the slight edge. And what is the slight edge, right? The slight edge is not luck. It is not happenstance. It is something that you do, or that you choose to do, or you choose not to do, right? And we're talking about in the mundane, and the just going about our business. I'm not going to keep you long, but I'm going to give you my story, and then I'm going to give you the story that he used, that gave me I understand that. So working 21 years on night shift, from 11 to 7 and then 10 to 6 for over 20 years, right? And yes, it was a certain thing that we had to maintain. We had to maintain business, dealing with human beings, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Dealing with human beings, taking care of them, caring for them, caring for society's bad guys. So, being there 21 years, day in, day out, sometimes 16 hours, 3 to 4 days a week, sometimes 5 days a week, 16 hours, right? And there is a lot of downtime. There's a lot of downtime. Hey, Joyce. There's a lot of downtime, as my friends that are on here can attest to that. But see, here's the thing. Here is the thing. With that downtime, what do you do? right? What do? You sit around, you sit around, and you sit around and you wait for hours. A lot of jobs you don't do that. I don't think they do that now. But to correlate that, sometimes you have a lot of downtime, and sometimes you don't need a lot of downtime. But you have downtime, right? So what do you do with that downtime? What is it that you do with that downtime? And there's 1 out of 20 people that know what to do with that downtime. And that leaves us at 5%. What about the other 95%? Now I'm talking about not just business, I'm talking about life in general. I'm talking about your life. What are you doing with that time, right? 10, 15 minutes. What are you doing with that time? But see, successful people know what to do with that time. That's what this gentleman was telling us. That's what he was telling me. That people know what to do with that downtime, right? Now I'm going to use this word, then I'm going to tie it all together. Just remember the downtime, the amount of time. Yeah, Joyce. So, and here's another word. Here's a word that he used, and it was compound, like compound interest. And we all say we know what compound is, right? It's like a stacking on top. It's stacking on top, and a lot of us in banking, doing our banking, don't realize just how powerful compound interest is. Compound interest is, you see that? Compound interest is very powerful. So compounding is very powerful. It can be powerful in a good way, and it can be powerful in a bad way. Now, if you're, for example, putting money in the bank and you're using that compounding principle, then you're going to see it grow. You're going to see it grow. But if you're using compound interest or compounding your time in a negative way, you're going to see that too. It works both ways. So let me just get back to where I was talking about now. 21 years. DP, what's up, man? You know the deal. 21 years on nights. Compounded daily. Just doing what I do, Daryl. Doing what I do. It compounds daily. Those days compounded daily. Love you too, man. Love you, brother. Peace. And if you use that compound in your favor, then you'll see. But see, here's the catch with compounding. Here's the catch with compounding. Compounding takes time. Time. You have to be willing to invest into compounding of time. In his book, over a 10-year period, if you would use the compounding of time in your favor within 10 years, even if you don't go to school professionally or universally, state university, you know what I'm talking about. You have accumulated enough time, if you invested the time, to have your master's. That shook me up because then it made me look, I had to look back so I can go forward. I looked back and spending that time and not compounding that time in my favor. I did it in a negative way. I can't wait until this time is up. Man, this is a long time. But see, now here's the thing with compounding, right? The thing with compounding is you don't see it growing. You don't see it growing for a while. And we have a tendency to say, it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. But on contraire, it is happening. It is happening little by little by little. And as you allow the compounding or the time to do what it can do, what it's possible to do, you are going to see something great. And then at the end of that, now here you plant, you cultivate, and then the last thing you do is you harvest. One way or another, you're gonna get a harvest. You will get a harvest, be it good or not so good. You are gonna get a harvest. So make no mistake, you want to be in the 5% of that 1 out of 20, which is 5%. You don't want to be a part of the 95%. You want to start putting this theory, not a theory, but it is a theory, into play, into your life, into your total life. You want to put that in. You want to make that part of you. And what is that? The slight edge, the edge to all of this is a little here and a little there. A little here and a little there. So you want to start doing the little things, the mundane things, because at the end, it's going to talk. It's going to talk to you. It's going to tell you something. It's going to tell you that you used me wisely, or you did not use me wisely. So you are going to get a harvest. You are going to get a harvest. If you sit around, if you're going to be one of those ones that are not in the game and sit around and badmouth those that are in the game, you're going to get your harvest just as well as they're going to get their harvest. And it depends what you put in it. If you're going to be the heckler on the side, you are going to reap that reward. You're going to reap those seeds. But if you're in the game and you're doing the small things, if you do the small things, they become great. And he used an instance of marriage, right? All you guys who are out there married, ladies, that if you continue when you leave in the house or you're around the house and with sincerity, hon, I love you. I just love you. And I appreciate you. I just want to let you know that. And you continue to build on that and build on that, even through all the obstacles that they come through, that we come through in marriage. But you say that, see, now you're cultivating a great marriage. It may not look like nothing at the time, but you're cultivating a great marriage. Right? And see, that's what I came to tell you today. Is to, whatever you're doing, if it's business, life, you're going through life with your family, without your family, with friends, cultivate that. Do the little things. Do the little things. I put in a post about 2 weeks ago. Do those little things that the others are not willing to do. Do those little things that others are not willing to do. And you will come out successful in your endeavor. Okay, guys? That's what I wanted to bring you, to be successful, to be constant, to be consistent. Be consistent in what you're doing. You see that? Be consistent in what you're doing. Okay, guys? Now, I have to, I'm on the tail end, I have to tell you, on the other side, on my business, thank you, Joycey, on my business, and I would hope this has been set up. This organization, this group has been set up. Branding You University has been set up for you to succeed, and I tell you, it's a lot of work, but see, it's the time that you put in. It's the time that, not only you, we all need to step that up. We all need to step that up. Let me finish. Stop rambling. You need to check this out. You need to check. It doesn't cost you anything. Only thing it costs you is maybe about 5 or 10 minutes to look through and look at what's going on. And listen to the name of the university. Branding You. Branding You. People want to get to know you. They don't want to get to know your, and I always harp on that, but that's the truth. It's not your product. It's you. It's you. They want to know you. They want to get to know you. They want to feel like, oh yeah, that's me too. You want people to have that attitude, that's me too. Right? So it's Branding University. And if you would like the link, free courses. These again, the courses that I had taken had cost me quite a bit of money. And it helped me. They were good courses. But now I've went deeper in. And even with these free courses, they will take you deeper into branding yourself so that you'll see a change. You're gonna see a change. I sure will, Joycey. You're gonna see a change. And be willing to work. And then there's other benefits to this that I won't discuss. You need to go on and check it out. So like I said, just put branding in the comment, and I will gladly shoot you the link, right? Because you're on here because you're looking for success. You're headed down the road of success. So why not incorporate people who have already come, Miss T, who have already went down the road to success? And I told you, and I have a video on, do you want to fly with the eagles or do you want to be on the ground with the chickens? Right? So you want to be around people like that are like-minded, that are headed down a successful path in life, not just business, in life. So that's where that's where we want to go. That's where I'm going. I want to see you guys there with me. I want to see you guys at the top. I want to see you guys, that I have spoken to. Yeah, that's right, T. Fly. That I have spoken to, that I have hopefully inspired you to take your business to another level. And I'm back again to tell you, let's take it even higher, higher, higher than you are now. Because I see you guys and you're not giving up. I see you guys and I see the things that we've talked about, and I've seen things change in your niche, in your business. I've seen it change. I watch you guys all the time and check you guys out, my friends, that I have inspired. Okay, so and I'm trying to inspire you again to take a look at this, to brand yourself. The founder of this company, 8-figure guy, I'm not bragging on him, but he's the 8-figure guy. He knows his stuff. And he is saying within the next 5 years, what I'm doing is going to be the norm. So why wouldn't you take the wave now and ride the wave now, so when everybody's trying to get on the wave, you're already at the crest. You already know what you're doing. You already been exposed to it. They'll be trying to catch up. I'm saying anywhere from 3 to 5 years that this is going to be a big thing. They talked about the internet when it first came out. Now look at it. They said it wouldn't, but now look at it. And it's going to just continue to grow on all different types of platforms. Hello, Benita. And if you're out there, if you have your business, right now, I have the potential, because of this platform, to talk to thousands of people. But out of those thousands of people, everybody's not going to like me. Everybody's not going to agree with me. But if I go one by one by one by one, which I still do, one by one by one, see, it's a longer process. It's a shorter process, but everybody doesn't like you then either. And here's something that I learned during that time. The ones that you think will, they won't. And the ones that you think they won't, they will. See, so you got to be kind of careful how you walk on in that arena. But we're over here. We're on the media side. And you want your, lack of a better word, you want your program sharp. You want to be sharp in your program. Let me just tell you this, right? I had to I'm embarrassed to tell this, but I asked one of my professors in branding you, I said, now I never had one. I said, do I need a PayPal account? Listen, excuse me. Do I need a PayPal account? Question. How else are you gonna get paid? Aren't you in business? You give a service and you get paid for a business, right? If you don't have the right things in place, you don't get paid. This is not a hobby. So I kind of scolded myself, and now I'm letting you know, don't tell nobody. But I'm up and running and ready, got that in order. Right? So I want to see you succeed. That's how transparent I am. Okay. Question. This is a CTA. If you like what you heard, if you think this can help you, then put branding in the comment, and we're on our way. We're on our way. Free. We're on our way. Okay, guys? Look, do the little things. Do the little things, the things that people don't even look at. I remember hearing this, and I'm going to get off. I remember hearing this. It's the small foxes that destroy the vineyard. It's the same thing. It's the small things. Sure will, Joycey. It's the small things that you see that are not being done. Those are the things, when you go down the end of the road, they're going to talk to you and say, yeah, Gus, my friend, how are you, man? We're going to get you, Joycey. We're going to get it to you. We're going to get it to you. We're going to get it to you. Okay, guys. Thanks for stopping in and listening. Okay? Joycey, I'm going to get that to you, and anybody else that wants to do that. And again, next week, I'm going to have on one of the professors of Branding You. And then a couple weeks down the road, hopefully I will get another one. And in the same week, next week, I'm going to have another interview. I'm working on that now. Yeah, man. Yeah. Gus, you the man. You the man, Gus. We got to get together. Okay, guys. But I'm going to get that to you. I want to get people on that you can hear their story. That's a key word, their story. I want you to hear their story. Me either. Me either. But you know, I gotta go. You gotta get the right help. You gotta get the right help. You gotta get the help that's gonna fit like this. That fits like this. Not somebody that's gonna just shove something down your throat and then you don't hear from them, or you know, you we're not here for. I'm not here for that, and they're not here for that. They are serious people, and listen, if you see a lot of these people, they keep secrets, they keep that much back that will cause you to propel forward on these platforms. Yeah. And before you know it, you will have spent hundreds of dollars. But where I'm telling you to go, you can take it to the top. You can take it as far as you want. For as much as you want. Not much as you want, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. See? Because that's where you want to go. You want to be successful in life. With your family, with your friends, your people on the job, your business, your home-based business. We are talking about rounding this thing up. Listen, I spent 21 years, man. I should have been so far down the road, but that's okay. That's okay. The time is now. The time is now. In Greek, it's called the kairos moment. The very moment. This is it. This is it. Okay, guys, thanks. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for listening. As I always say, be well and love big. Love big. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.